Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to talk about my Caliban build, because Caliban just got a huge rework and he's super fun right now. I didn't have him prior because they gave him to everybody for free with the rework basically. So I've been playing him a little. He's super fun and I kind of want to talk about my build for him. So for my build, I have corrosive protection to lower armor of the enemies, rolling guard, stretch, equilibrium, Umbral Intensify, Primed Continuity. If you don't have Prime, just use normal. It's perfectly fine. Streamline, Flow, and Transient Fortitude for more strength. We also, for Arcanes, have Arcane Energize for more energy, and Molt Augmented for more ability strength. So this build is kind of a shield tank, sorta kinda, because instead of where, if you saw yesterday's video with my Kome, you want to spam abilities, with this one, we have a good amount of duration, efficiency, and strength, so you keep your Summulists up if you need shield, but otherwise you can go with either Conculists or your Orthralists. But I keep Summulists up if I need the health, otherwise I always keep the Conculist / the other one up, because when you use your 4, your Conculists will also do the 4, which is very nice. And I would have more ability strength, but I haven't maxed this out yet. Same with, I believe, Transient Fortitude. Yeah. You want 200 strength, because once you have 200%, your 4 automatically gets a full armor strip. Right now, I believe this one only gets a half armor strip. I could be wrong, because with your Conculus, I think they also do it. But you get a 50% armor strip with this, I believe. But at 200% strength, you will get a full armor strip, just straight off the raw 4. And then you also want to use your 2 to stomp and knock them up in the air. And then your 1, you just do a little spin, give them the status effect, which is Tau. It's a new status effect. It makes them more vulnerable to other status effects, which is really cool with Kome coming out at the same time as the rework, because Kome's whole thing is status effects. But so that's my build for Caliban. Also, my fashion. Rate it 1 through 10. I made him look like a Minecraft snow golem with the Nabarus head since it's out. But we'll jump into, we'll go into the same thing I was at last time and show off the build. The cycle for this build isn't too crazy. You start up the mission, you immediately drop, since you're full health, you don't need to, but you could drop your Summulist. I'll do that just to show what his shield gets up to. But you can also drop your Conculist if you want. And for this build, your weapons don't matter too much. You can use any weapons you want to. So you can see here on the right, we have the Orthralist, Summulist, and Conculist. So we'll drop the Summulist. Just for the shield, you can see it go up from about 500-600 all the way up to 1850. So there's your Summulist shields, and then when you're close, I think it's when you're close to them or just having them active, you can see the little tethers coming to me. Those will regen your shields, and they'll just kind of follow you around, I believe. But I'll bring in the Conculist to show you the 4. So we have the Conculist now. They'll go in and do melee damage. They might, I'm not sure on the Conculist. They could use your melee as a stat stick, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But if not, they still do pretty solid damage. Like, their damage is 4,000 a hit, it looks like. Yeah, 4,500, which is similar to my melee, so maybe they do use it as a stat stick. But with your 4, you hit it, and they also do it. So on top of yours doing damage, theirs will also do damage. And then let me do a little couple slings for some more efficiency. Do a little spin, try to get a little energy here. But there we go. You do this 2, it'll stomp and lift them up. They died because they're low level, but it'll lift them up in the air, and they'll take some Tau damage. And then you hit your 1, and you'll do a little spin move, and it'll inflict them with the, you can see the blue on them. That's the Tau, I believe, unless I'm just completely wrong about that. And we'll bring the Summulists back, because I like to have these little guys around. He turns into a portal to bring the Sentients in too, which I think is really cool. And then hit the little spin. I'm not sure if these guys attack. I think these... Oh, no, they do. Okay. But yeah, that's this build. You just kind of keep your shields up. This one's probably going to be a little short, little sweet, because this one's pretty simple. You just put up your Summulists or your Conculists if you don't need the shielding, because once it is up, I believe it stays even if you get rid of them. Yes. So you keep it even if they're gone, so drop them in at the beginning and then swap over to your Conculists. Spam your 4 for armor stripping. And then if it's tougher enemies, you can drop a 2, lift them up into the air, and then while they're in the air, you hit a little spin to make them take more status, and then you drop a 4 on them to hit them with an armor strip if they have armor. If not, it'll just vaporize them. But yeah, that's my Caliban build. I hope you guys are enjoying the content lately. I should be back with more regular uploads. I've got some other games that I'm going to be covering here as well. But I think Warframe will be my main game for a while, because I really like this game. And that's the build for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.